And we should now be live. Hello everybody, I'm just going to double check everything is working fine on OBS. Yes it is. Lovely, how are we all doing today? Hello Joshua Smaug, Berenson's in chat at the moment. I hope some more people show up, but if not, you will be here to watch the end of the story for Subnautica. So last time, when it was just poor old Berenson in the chat, we got all the way down to the Emperor, the Sea Emperor Leviathan. We spoke to her and discovered that she needs some help to hatch her eggs. And we are going to create the hatching enzymes in this stream to hatch those eggs for her, and then we can head back down to where she is and yeah, sort of get to the conclusion of Subnautica's story. However, to do that, we do need to create the hatching enzymes here. Where are they? They are here. So, creating the hatching enzymes is kind of Subnautica's end game fetch quest. I'll be honest, really don't like the way that this game's sort of ending situation is just to do this big fetch quest. But it is what it is. Right, so there's our sea crown, the rarest of the ones to find. Now, the only one of these that I think is going to be tricky to get our hands on is the fungal sample, because that has to come from the big tree mushrooms. I think everything else I have growing here. There's your eye stalk. There's your bulb bush. There's your ghost. Ah, inventory full. Ah. This may be an extra level of problem. Well, whether we leave the planet or not in the Neptune rocket is something I will decide at the end, because building the Neptune rocket is not really enjoyable to me. And as for scanning the adult ghost Leviathan and the sea dragon, I think I can do without that. Oh dear, okay. So they take up 4... Oh, Okay, but I can always come back and... Yeah, okay, right. But yeah, whether we leave the planet in the Neptune rocket, we'll figure that out, because I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of boring sort of mining and then that sort of thing, and that's not really what the streams are for. Right, I need to go and find the tree forest. And I need to make sure that I can not die on the way there. Where is that? Oh, it's all the way over there. That's bloody miles away. I need to turn... There we go. I need to go this way. I'm hoping that our submarines are going to be A-OK down there. We left them down there in the lava zones with the sea dragon. I hope that's going to be fine. But yeah, I've never liked this sort of ending fetch quest that they send you on to get the eggs to hatch, because I feel like It's a bit boring. I would have preferred that hatching the eggs was somehow more integrated into sort of finding alien data, and I don't know, maybe something to do with yes, Berenson. However, if you remember correctly, we had to leave a teleportation gate in the dunes to get back to the base in order to grab the stuff to make the enzymes. And I don't see any point going back through that gate with most of the material to just grab the one. I'm happy to swim it, frankly. Of course. Where are we? Ah, we're just on the edge. Okay. Head down. Drop the little boy in the ocean. We are a little boy in the very big ocean. There we go. Right. So all we need to do is get back to British territory, make the enzymes, grab our equipment, get back to the transporter gate that was in the dunes. I kind of know where it is. Go back through the transport gate, get the enzymes to the eggs hatch, cure the Cara bacterium infection that we have, and then we can pilot the Cyclops back out of the lava zone, get back to the surface, deactivate the quarantine cannon, and we have saved the day. We could do that, Berenson, but you know, it's 2 transporter gates as opposed to 1. Then you build the rocket again. Building the rocket may or may not happen. Once we've cured the Cara, we'll decide whether we build the rocket or not. Because if building the rocket is just going to be an absolute waste of the resources and time. That being said, I have never actually used the rocket, so maybe I ought to build the rocket. Can't really, do a proper retrospective review of the game without it, can I? And I was thinking of doing that, perhaps as a sort of ending video for Subnautica, is to do a retrospective review of the game. The problem is I would probably have to play through the whole game again in order to get the flipping footage, because I couldn't just use the stream footage, really. And yeah, the opportunity to deploy a time capsule would be nice. And Triclaw would have be a part of Subnautica forever. Right, let's make the enzymes. We have the enzymes. Let's grab the equipment we left behind. I could do with a couple of batteries, really. I'm concerned that on our way to the dunes we may run out of both the flashlight and the Sea Glide battery, so I think I might create 2 batteries of some sort just to make sure we don't get stuck. Is there one that's relatively easy to make? Ion cube, gold and silver. Okay. Okay, 2 iron cubes. 1 gold. 1 silver. Whoops. I need 2 golds, don't I? And 2 silver. Not sure how good of a review you could do of this game with how much you've modded it. That is a good point. That being said, I have not seen anyone do a retrospective review or any review looking at the game from current day, as in, you know, looking at it from the perspective of, well, this is Subnautica with expanded experience. I mean, most of the reviews for Subnautica these days, you won't even see the below 0 editions, because most reviews were made before that was a thing. So I think there is something to be said for doing a review with the game in this way. Oh damn, I'm low on water as well. Right, we have got to get to the dunes. Now, I'm gonna have to go underwater for this bit. The gate is about here, where those 3 little, this spine is of like rock features. So that's where we've got to go. I'm going to just get us kind of lined up roughly there. Right. Let's make a move. Also, this is going to be scary because there are reapers everywhere. To be fair, not a lot has changed aside from the 2.0 update, and even then, that doesn't affect the core gameplay that much. Yeah, that is true. It doesn't affect the core gameplay that much. I would say the mods I have installed do. I certainly think the mods I have installed make the game different in some ways, better in a lot of ways. This is tripping me out because I cannot see what's underneath me. Oh shoot, we went wildly off course. How did that happen? Okay, I'm also aware I've got like limited oxygen. To find this thing. I've really set myself up for a difficult job here, haven't I? I've got to find the gate, avoid monsters, and make sure I don't run out of oxygen by the time I find where the gate is. Okay. Okay, where are we? Ah, we're not too far away. Okay. This is also why, in the base game of Subnautica, I used to swim around with at least 2 beacons on me at all times. Because you never quite know what you might run into that you can't make use of yet. Okay, a little bit this way. Sure, it was around here somewhere. But obviously it's gonna be like a hole in the rocks. So, where is the entrance? I wish there were sometimes... Because I know that below 0, whenever you would encounter something precursor, it would give you a map marker. I wish they had done that for this game. Where is the way in? I may have to go back up to the surface and have a look again. You know, oh, hang on, let's... This might help. There's the cave there. Hang on. Hang on. Use the sonar on the sea glide. Probably should have done that to start with, shouldn't I? Okay, let's go down to like surface level. It's not showing me where the cave is. Ah, bloody tiger plants. Now it has disappeared. Okay, turning that off. I need to go back to the surface for oxygen, so let's just go straight up. I only know it's located somewhere in the crag fields. Yes, I have a rough idea of knowing where it is. But obviously the cave to get into it, the entrance is... It was like here. Maybe it was further down. (811360) are the coordinates. That's not very helpful. Oh, hang on. 86 1360. Well, there's 60, and 81 is like here. So it's there, but we were swimming there and I couldn't see a way in. Okay. Down we go. I am sorry if anyone's thalassophobia is tripped by the fact that I am literally diving into nothingness. Right. So... is it down this way? Tiger plant, tiger plant, tiger plant. Those tiger plants are damn nuisances. A bit more over. Tiger plant again. Well, I think this is... we are literally where it says it should be. Or at least that's a location of the gate, but obviously where the heck is the entrance to it? This is the problem. because the cave entrances can be flipping miles away. And the sonar is not being very helpful.
Seek fluid intake.
Is that a depth of 2? Yes, but again, Berenson, that's all very well and good, but we don't need the location of the gate. We need the location of the cave to get to the gate. This is where we are stuck. We cannot find the entrance. I'm wondering if it's deeper around here somewhere. Your thirst for... Yeah, well, I can't do anything about it. I didn't think we were going to have this much trouble finding the gate. God damn it. I thought this thing you were supposed to be able to see underneath the map. Really? I may have to cheat and look up online where on earth the entrance is. Okay, screw it. Let's go and refill oxygen. Just take off the mask, you'll have a free drink. Ha ha ha. Right. Let's find out where this ruddy thing is. Subnautica. Cragfield's Gate. Yes, I know. Whatever. Well, that's not very useful. Why is it this difficult to find the gate? It says an alien arch cache is found in the deeper areas of the Cragfield. Cragfield. It should be quite visible, actually. It's really visible by this screenshot picture. No, this screenshot is not specific for the Cragfield archway. Ah! How have we lost the flipping entrance to the damn thing? It says it's located in the deeper areas. Maybe we've flipping lost it. Maybe we're not deep enough. Frustrating.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
I'm gonna die from dehydration, aren't I? I should have just driven the Cyclops back out of the lava zone. So pissing dark around. Can't see anything half the time. That's the other problem. You can never see enough. These gates are so... It says in the deeper areas. I wish there was some marking, like alien lights or something for it. Would be helpful. It's almost like that's the point. Well, I'm not being funny, but the archways, I feel like they're such an important part of the story. There should have been at least some sort of marking for them. Especially once you've activated the bloody things. Now, I've spent the ion cube, which is a relatively rare resource, to activate the gateway. And, you know, why not mark it on the map, please? It just seems like it's the fair thing to do. Hang on a minute. And while all these Subnautica interactive maps are really good at telling you the specific location of the archway, they're not good at telling you how to specifically get into said archway. Kind of a problem with using the maps. It's around here somewhere, I know it is. I feel like I'm...
Seek fluid intake.
God, I'm gonna die of lack of fluid, aren't I? I've gone too far away now. Are you really going to... I am. I'm going to die because I cannot find my way back. See, it's under here. It's like under here. Where the flipping in the heck is the entrance? There we go. Because apparently when you're dehydrated you can't just put up with it briefly. Yes, I know I died. Thank you, game. Bloody thing. The problem is, to get back, we have to find a gate. We're going to have to find one of them. Because we don't have the Cyclops up here. So to get back down there, we need to find a gate. And me and Berenson deliberately picked the gate that was in the Cragfield because it was the closest one. Where is the entrance to the Cragfield alien gateway? Seriously? Nobody has specified where the entrances are? Or just craft a bunch of oxygen tanks and swim all the way back down. That would take forever, Raptor. And we know there's a gate. It's here. It's literally on this bloody interactive map I've got. I just cannot figure out how to actually get into it. Oh, hang on. Cragfield Alien Arch. Oh, hang on. I think this map has got it. Hang on. So, according to this map, the arch is under here, this one, and the entrance is by this rock here. I think. Okay. I think we have it. We were over completely the wrong way. Right. I need food. I'm packing water this time. Right. Okay, this time we'll get there. We were looking in the wrong area. Still, I know the designers of this game said that the reason they didn't include a map was to force you to, you know, navigate by the position of the wreck of the ship, as well as any beacons and stuff you put down. I feel that the game would be more naturally navigatable if there were more definable landmarks that you can use to navigate with. The problem, I think the shit. I think the problem with the map as it is that they have not included more naturally... I wasn't the only one that saw that Reaper, right? I wasn't the only one that saw it, right? I wasn't... that's not me going... Anyway. Yeah, like, creating a map that is naturally navigatable is possible. It's not difficult. But you have to include landmarks that people can use to navigate with, without the necessary use of a map. Fallout 4, for example, I could pretty much navigate Fallout 4 without a map, because there are specific navigatable landmarks. The highways, the railway lines, the crashed aircraft, etc. Right, we need to go here. So it should be dead ahead. So I think this game, the islands could have been used, but you can't see them unless you get close to them. So at the same time, you can't use it like that. And there aren't enough navigatable landmarks under the water. So, you know, weird rocky formations or very specific things like that. Almost there. So honestly, while the map mod makes navigating easier, I don't think it's a cheat. I think it's something the game needed. I don't think navigating without it really adds that much to the game. Okay, if I turn around, the entrance to the you know, looking at it from here, you know, if I just swim back a little bit, the glow of them and the glow of those eye stalks, pretty similar. I have a distinct impression I might have just swam past the entrance. Anyway, we got there in the end. Run past all these ruddy crab, cave crab, head crab things. There we are. We are back in the lava zone at 1,430 meters down. Looks like both submarines are still intact. Let's go say hi to Mama. There's Mama. I find it weird we can only scan her after she dies. We can't scan her now. We can only scan her when she dies. Very bizarre. Anyway, somewhere around here is the control panel. It is there. And here we go. The babbers are born! does strike me as strange. No, in the wild, then how would they hatch? Like, if we had to use these enzymes, how would they hatch naturally in the wild?
My young are swimming for the shallows. I thank you. Their freedom is my end. What will it be like, I wonder, to go to sleep and never wake up? Perhaps next
Hello, Jeremy.
I will be an ocean current, carrying seeds to a new land. Or a creature so small, it sees the gaps between
No thanks,
the
Jeremy.
grains of sand.
Hello, Lolby.
Farewell, friend.
We did that at the same time, by the way.
I believe she will be dead the next time we go and... Ah, right, yeah. We have to swim... I think we have to swim through the gate. Then we get cured, and... then we can shut down the gun. Okay, goodbye, Jeremy. Please block him down. Don't need any, you know, I don't have anything against religious people, but don't be forcing it on others. Touch the concentrated ender. Touch the goo! And if we do a self-scan,
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. No remaining sign of bacterial infection.
we are cured. Right. Now comes technically the difficult bit. We need to transport said Mr. Cyclops back to the surface. Yeah, at least the warpers won't attack us anymore. Same cannot be said for the dragons. Something I don't see, since we're going to be having a long drive back, so we can have a sort of open discussion about this while we're here. Something I don't often see discussed about this game is the conservationist messages inherent in the game's story. Essentially, the whole game is a story not just about the hubris of the precursors in, you know, respecting the environment. But had they not imprisoned the Sea Emperor, the Sea Emperor would have given them what they were after. But it was because of the actions of the precursors in damaging her eggs, in capturing her, in the way that they acted. Oh, hello. Oh no. Oh, see. Ignoring the clipping issues inherent with... Please don't be attacking my Cyclops. I don't like that. Okay, guys, I think we're going to have to run quickly. Yes, yeah, I can get you there. Shields definitely up. We need to go. We are going now. Is Sea Slug in here? Is Sea Slug in here? Yes, Sea Slug is in here. Right, we are definitely going. Sea Dragon was like, right, I've let you off. You've gone and, cured your disease now. I'm now no longer going to be nice to you. We are going. We are leaving. He is still after us, because every time that point defense system goes off, it's because he's... Okay, I think we're safe. I think we can lower shields now. Ooh, there was a... That could have been unfortunate if we'd come back down and he'd killed the Cyclops. That would have been... Oh no. Because the Cyclops is also currently carrying quite a bunch of important stuff that may be useful for the future. Sonar, please. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, Subnautica's obviously got a very big conservationist message because, the cure for the Carabacterium is found in, an animal that is naturally on the planet.
Warning, external hull damage detected.
And I think that is an important sort of warning for ourselves, in as much as we are destroying the natural environment at a faster rate than at any point in history. Animals are going extinct at a quicker rate than they ever have before. There was quite a horrific statistic in the news today, in this country at least, that the WWF had done their sort of annual survey of the global sort of biodiversity, and what they do in that survey is they keep track of 5,000 different species of animals that they consider sort of, vital to the health of the habitats that they're in. And they discovered that in the past 50 years, the amount of those animals has declined by 73%. Which is pretty ghastly as far as I'm concerned. That's over half a century we've degraded the natural world by 73%. And the thing is, we have no idea in the future if some disease, virus, bacteria, some problem, not even necessarily a biological problem, we have no idea what sort of advances could be being destroyed by our actions. And I don't think that's a message that I've seen anyone sort of discuss in their reviews of Subnautica, is the sort of conservationist message behind its ending, specifically. I think that's also why Below Zero didn't... the story doesn't quite hit in the same way, so to speak. I've just realised something. Shit. Give me 1 second, folks. I just need to quickly restart stream.
Thermal hull damage detected.
Okay, are we back?
If you are.
Nobody noticed that we were running at 30 frames a second.
No, I can't tell the difference.
I completely forgot the other day when me and my buddy recorded a video for our Star Trek channel, but to ensure that the audio is in sync, we recorded 30 frames a second. But it means that whenever I have to put it back to 60, I keep forgetting. Yeah, so it should look a little clearer
Integrity low.
now. Should look a little better. Right.
I can't tell.
There's so many bad things around us right now. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the sonar. He's destroyed the radio! The Sea Dragon destroyed the radio. Okay, we are going to keep the submarine to us, and we are going to go and repair any damage to the sub before we go any further. Something I would say also just about the game in general is that I do honestly believe removing the ability of the Cyclops to flood like the base removed a very fun, suspenseful I don't want to say terror, but suspenseful part of the game. There was something quite a bit more tense when you were under attack from enemies,
Fluid intake immediately.
trying to both, you know, knowing you had to get the submarine out of danger, but at the same time, your
Vital signs
submarine
stabilizing.
was also slowly filling with water and would eventually reach a point of negative buoyancy. There was something very tense about that process that I think is gone. No worries, Smaug. That I think is gone by the fire system that they put in instead. The explosion of the Cyclops from the fire is a lot, you know, is just a lot more visually amazing. I agree. But strictly from a gameplay perspective, the flooding of the submarine was more fun for me. Why is the stream gone? Oh, you might need to... Yeah, you might need to refresh the stream, Smug. We had to quickly restart it. Also, was that the Star Trek video, the one you were recording yesterday in No, so, well, it is for the Star Trek channel. Yeah, where me and my buddy were recording the next video for the Star Trek channel. That's what we were doing. Hello, Jelly Rays. Oh, tree ahead. I'll just use the word buddy in general. I know some people don't like being named. Or seen, in Dane's case. Dane will never ever do a stream with a webcam on. He doesn't like being seen.
I made the PNG thing, but never seen.
Berenson, if you search on YouTube One Trek Mind, you should be able to find us. The logo is pretty distinctive. Right, where's our... Oh, the mark of a British territory is that away. We don't need to go back to British territory though, do we? I've just realised we actually should go to the island first. Yeah, we should probably go and shut down the gun, shouldn't we? Just thinking, there's no point going all the way back to base to then leave the base to go and shut down the gun. We might as well go and do both things together. I know how we can sort of end this. Maybe not, maybe not. I don't know. We could build the rocket and finish the game properly, or we could build the Atlas submarine instead. But yeah, let's break the quarantine of... Is the stream still working? Because my preview of it has just stopped. Okay. Why do you not have chat up? Ah.
It's because I'm using this screen to read, and this screen has the chat on it.
Okay, sorry, I was just confirming with Dane that everything was still working, because my preview on YouTube's end has stopped for some reason. Okay, what will we choose? Launch the Neptune rocket or create the Atlas submarine? Yeah, because we could create the Atlas instead, which I think people would want to see. We have missed it. Again. I hate the darkness in this game. A demo of Return of the Ancients is set to release soon, so once that comes out you could build the Beluga and take it into the void. Yeah, they say it's up for release soon, but it has been a very long time. Obviously, when that mod comes out, I will definitely be getting it and definitely be streaming it. Thank you for the planet behind the shadow of the mountain there. Now I know where I'm going. It's because I have a nuclear generator in there recharging the batteries, 29. Hence the 1522 there. Lighting, can you pick out there's the island. Lovely. Recharge, more like over. There's nothing wrong with overcharging. Escape in the Neptune rocket today and make the Atlas during the Return of the Ancient stream. Alright. We'll see if we can build the Neptune rocket in the rest of this stream. We'll have to decide what we put in our time capsule. Cheese or wine?
They both get better with age.
I would like my time capsule to be really helpful.
Unlike that cliff you just rammed into.
Unlike that cliff I ran into. Oh no, 29. Death Run. Death Run isn't about making the game difficult, it's about making the game tedious to me. I've watched a few people like play through Death Run. To me, it just seems like 90% of the time you are wasting your time trying to get the mechanics to work in your favor. I just have no interest in playing the game in a way that's deliberately difficult, because Subnautica can be plenty difficult on its own. Right.
Engine powering down.
Let's go shut down this ruddy gun. Yeah, you go away. If anything, I think Subnautica needs more mods that are like the Return of the... was it? Return of the Ancients mod? We need to see more sort of DLC or area-sized mods for the game. Because I think we've got plenty that are introducing plenty of new sort of base building things. And, you know, survival related things, so it'd be nice to have some more dedicated areas. I mean, honestly, I think that's personally why I think Below Zero should have just been a DLC that added an area on that you could travel to. I can't help but feel that making it a whole separate new game kind of was the wrong idea from the start. Have we gone the wrong way? We have. Hang on, do we need to go down? I can't remember where the controls are. We have to go down. Thank you, Branson. I also think the next Subnautica game should definitely have multiplayer, or co-op at least. There is something to be said about building a base and both being able to build it together and enjoy it together. Like, I love the base building in this game, but it ends up feeling kind of superfluous because there's nobody to enjoy the base with you. Right, let's deactivate the power. This really does give... am I the only one who thinks this gives Borg vibes, Dane? Considering we were going through Borg stuff the other day. Definitely Borgy vibes.
Not as efficient.
Less menacing. Right, let's get stabbed. What the fuck? Okay, that's new. I didn't realize the lighting shut down.
You just removed a power source, of course it's gonna shut down.
Only for the gun?
That's not just the power cell for the gun.
Why is your brightness so low? It isn't. This is the brightness of the game. The light, all you know, you realize all the lights just turned off 29, right? Kind of find these places more interesting with the lights off. Ooh. Alien gun.
Crazy.
You do also have to remember, 29, that YouTube automatically seems to make some things darker. And there isn't much that I can... Oh. Oh, this still works. To be honest, I don't remember it doing it before the 2.0 update. Right, let's get the heck out of Dodge. And now we can go back home and we can investigate just how difficult it would be to build the Neptune rocket, because we've got, what, 50 minutes left. We do have a lot of materials stored up already, but I think the Neptune rocket requires a lot of stuff. Oh, it's quite light out here. The gun has gone silent forever.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Back home we go.
Engine powering up.
Remind me to never let you own a car.
Look, I'm not that bad of a driver.
Big words for someone who does not have a license.
Just gonna take a gulp of Pepsi, my preferred brown, blackish fizzy drink. What?
Don't drink and drive.
It's not got alcohol in it. Look, I'm a far more...
Took your eyes off the road.
I'm a far more responsible submarine captain than Ocean Gate ever was. Or what Evo likes to call it, the non-sponsored fizzy drink. Look, I will proudly state that I prefer Pepsi over Coca-Cola any day. I think Coca-Cola has gone downhill in the last couple of decades. Both in taste-wise, both in quality, and definitely in price. It certainly isn't worth the money anymore. And obviously, if in the future you see adverts for Pepsi sponsorships in our videos, you'll know why.
Be sponsored by Pepsi. The goal is Iron Brew.
Ah, well, yeah, true. I mean, both Pepsi and Coca-Cola are
They're all owned by PepsiCo. So
are only shadows of Iron Brew. Iron Brew is far the superior drink out of all of them. Such a good drink. Why do these fish make such loud noise? There we go, we're free.
Calorie intake recommended.
Oh, we're almost home to British territory. Then we can drop the Cyclops there. See, because that was the other fun thing about, like, the Cyclops being able to sink. Because I could have just, you know, driven the Cyclops over some very, very deep water or the void, damaged it slightly, and let it sink into the depths in a Viking-esque funeral sort of way. I suppose we could leave the Cyclops somewhere to become a natural reef. There again, I think most of our base would probably become a natural reef, wouldn't it? Probably, I don't know what would happen to this. It's not in any heavy currents, so it wouldn't get buried. If anything, it would probably serve as latching points for the kelp.
slow.
Well, we could blow up the Cyclops as our as the final thing we do. Head into the void and let the Cyclops be annihilated.
Engine powering down.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right. Let's just quickly grab some food. If we are going to leave the planet, I think we need to, you know, release all the animals we have in captivity out.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Seems a bit unfair to leave them in their tanks.
Vital
Right.
signs stabilizing.
Let us go and investigate. Where is my thingy? It's around here somewhere. There it is. The Cyclops is too precious to lose. I won't let it die. Something bit me. Okay. I think I've got all that already. Let's go grab components. By the way, is the stream running okay? It is, yeah. Lovely. It's just because I got a warning about some dropped frames earlier, so. It's running good. Excellent. So. Oh, damn, we don't have it. Oh, no, hang on. Ingots being stored somewhere else, aren't they? Yes. There they are. Ingots. Four lead. And a computer chip. I swear, computer chips are the bane of my crafting experience in this game.
In every game you play.
What might we put in our... escape pod? Time capsule. I like these little drones. Yeah, I did want to put something useful in there. Of course, the problem with time capsules... The problem with time capsules is you can never be 100% certain when they're going to be discovered. Oh, okay, do we not build the rest of it from here? I've never built the rocket, so... You have to go onto the platform. Okay. My lord, this thing is chunky. Supports the rocket during construction. Lubricant, plasteel, and copper wire. Okay. Let me just get rid of that thing out of the blueprints there. Okie dokie. So, copper wire is 2 lots of copper. Plasteel is 1 titanium ingot and 2 bits of lithium. And lubricant requires... hang on, fibers, fluids. I already have some in fluids. Lovely. Damn it. I've got to actually manufacture the bits. This is also why I always suggest to people play this game, you use that inventory management mod that I use. Because inventory management is just the real big bit of this game. You have to always be managing your inventory. Wow, that platform's massive. Ooh. Very nice. Now I assume it's the actual rocket bits that are going to introduce the "is this really worth it" question in my mind. Okay, that's not too bad. That's still all reasonably doable material-wise. One, two, three. One, two. The wiring kit. And the aerogel. Ah, aerogel is 2 ruby, 2 aerogels, and I need to grab 2 of the gel sacks that are growing outside. Oh, bugger, where am I going? Okay. It says they're the thrusters, but from what it looks like, that's only the... Have we got to then build the thrusters themselves? I would have thought that would have been part of the, like, constructing bit. It seems a bit weird to build the ship around without the, you know, engine being already there. Ooh, this boy is big. Okay. See, the thrusters are smoking, but there's no... We haven't built them. Ooh. I see. Now we're starting to get a little bit more chunk. 2 iron power cells. Okay. Well, I've got 6 in See This, so I can take 2 from them. I think I've got enough kyanate. The crystalline sulfur, though, that might be the sticky point.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Don't know how much of that we picked up.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Yeah, we haven't got any in here. None in Sea Slug. There's our 2 iron power cells, at least. Ooh, that was close. We've got 6. Okay. 3, 4. Bloody hell. I need to dump out one of my oxygen tanks. I really hope we don't need any more crystalline sulfur for anything. Because that's a very important resource. And that would be a very long trip all the way back to the Lost River. Right. This thing is massive. It's like Atlas size. Neptune cockpit. Interesting. take the shield generator out of the Cyclops. I do hope I've not modified it. The enameled glass should be easy. Only one computer chip. That doesn't seem like enough. Right. Cyclops shield generator. Enameled glass is going to require, I think it's two. No, it's one stalker tooth, but we need cords, don't we? So, how many bits of enameled glass is it? One. Oh, hang on, I've got one already. What a stroke of luck. Also, only one enameled glass. Are you kidding me? My Cyclops required 3, I think. Something like that. Or one of the upgrades I had to do for it required flipping 3. And a computer chip, which is going to require 2 more gold. And 2 more copper. And 2 more bits of coral. And I've only got the 1. Okay, I have to go and cut some more. First thing... first time we're going to have to go and actually go and gather something. Need to go and cut up some more coral. I'm not even squidding. I am aware of that little in-joke. But thank you, Berenson. That's why my teacup says Captain. My Star Trek mug. That Reaper is still... You know what? Just grab a few more just in case we need them. I'm trying to think of, while we're going through this, things I would improve about Subnautica. Oh, was it? Did he have a good time, Joshua? Is that it? That doesn't seem like a lot of resources to build a massive rocket. I feel like my Cyclops has had more resources put into it than this rocket has.
Neptune 1 rocket online.
Ooh! Oh, you know we're gonna... we gotta... Okay, folks, what are we naming the rocket? The Starlight? Starlight it is. Okay, so is that it? Do we just leave now? That doesn't seem like a lot of resources has been spent. Ooh. There is a sense of drama about this, though, which I'm liking. I opened the door. Did the door not stay open?
Pressurizing hydraulics. Auxiliary power unit online. Communications systems array active.
Makes all sense. Why would there be storage in here? We're literally going to be leaving, aren't we? Ooh. Oh, hang on. What's... We don't have life support, time capsule, or primary computer. Activate life support system.
Life support systems online.
Lovely jubbly. Boot up the CPU.
Primary computer systems active. All systems are go for liftoff.
Time capsule. Okay, so how does this work? I see. Okay, so... Okay, so how much was that? 6? We've got 6. Alright then. Well, time for us to finish, or at least we need to make sure we, you know, that everything is prepped for our departure. So, stick the corals and stuff in here. So, what do you think a player playing the game is gonna be like really happy to find? I think some iron batteries, for sure. So, I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make 2 iron batteries. A miniature aura. I'm gonna shut our Cyclops down. Do you think they would want, Oh. I definitely want to give them a sonar upgrade. The sonar upgrade is so important for the Cyclops, and until you find it, it can be a right nightmare.
sorry, but oxygen is not included.
Wait, oxygen. Okay, and we need 2 more. I think... I'm not going to give them cute fish, because that seems to be the sort of thing that everybody does. What else? I'm wondering, is there any, like, raw resources? Is there anything, like, in here that requires, like, a rare resource that somebody might find helpful? Oh, the synthetic fibers. The synthetic fibers are a right bastard to make. Because you need the benzene. Let's make synthetic fibers, benzene and fiber mesh. Ah, polyaniline is kind of useful too.
I only have 6.
I only have 6. Let's make a polyaniline, which is, I think, hydrochloric acid and gold. Because there's a couple of, like, upgrades that would be really helpful to have early. And it requires polyaniline to do it. Right.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Vital signs stabilizing. Yeah, we need to take a picture, don't we? Can the picture be... Well, okay, no. Well, first thing we are also going to do is... Where is the other ones? Doesn't feel right to me to leave all these animals in containment. Swim free, my pretties.
They don't actually find this area, are they?
They're found everywhere, pretty much.
These should represent massive.
I know, I know. They are adorable. I fully agree.
I do love like how you're
Shit.
while you were ready for your base and said play with fish.
Play with fish. I need the D thingamajiggy. Come here, fish. Damn it. Damn it. It just doesn't feel right to leave them trapped in here.
Oxygen.
Oh shit. I'm gonna drown in my own... It'd be really embarrassing to drown in your own fish tank.
Hey, remember what I told you like 5 seconds ago about being careful about your oxygen?
Is that all of them? Yes? Swim, my pretties. I feel like this is also like making up for all of those that we accidentally ran over. Because we have killed a lot of fish. We must release the Gary fish. They'll never survive in here on their own. Well, since we're I didn't expect to leave the planet. I was going to stay here, but no! Oi! Cannot kill the biter. We are releasing these animals into the wild. We must now respect the natural process. If the biter kills some, the biter kills some.
If you ever come back, if you're just gonna come back to empty credits like, well, I need to redo all that again.
I won't be coming back here. Not this save. It's so nice to see so many fish just swimming around the base. That is a good point. We'll need to come back for Return of the Ancients. Then perhaps what we will do is we will create a save before taking off. So we have a save there. Wow. An awful lot of spinefish.
Okay. Certain times to be included in time capsule. Automatically stripped capsule. These include power generating vehicle modules, any ion-2 based technologies.
Oh, bugger.
Ion cubes themselves are allowed, and modules containing ion batteries. Consumption of alcohol items.
Oxygen.
Count 9 or a few other deliberately modified items.
Right, okay. Okay, so Dane has just informed me that I can't give ion batteries directly to people in the time capsule, but I can give tools powered by ion batteries, correct? What about power cells?
It's an iron cube-based technology.
So the power cell may have to come out.
It is made using an iron cube. You cannot put it in.
Okay. So the ion cube may have to come out.
Put in iron cubes, you just can't put any technology that uses iron cubes. Don't ask.
Seems a bit harsh, frankly, but okay. Now the last place where there are organisms. Didn't we have a thing full of crab squids? Yes, we did. It's down here. What to do about all these guys?
Fletcher,
Hmm?
always put in chat is a list of all the things you cannot put in.
Okay. A list of things that we cannot put into the time capsule would be helpful. All alien tablets. Oh, those crab snakes are quite carnivorous. I'm not going to release any more of those. The rest can die. I've decided. I know that's not particularly a conservationist perspective. The rest can die.
So, the radar upgrade from the side box you can put in.
The sonar upgrade I can put in.
Yeah.
The batteries need to go into tools. The power cell we can't give them
Yeah, any cells you have to put into tools.
into tools.
You can't give them power cells, ion batteries, hatching enzymes, batteries.
Okay. So let's give them let's grab some random empty tools. A flashlight and a scanner. Oh, there we go. So that should be safe now, and we can give them an ion cube. Right.
At that point, it limits the amount of prompts that a bridge can give and the Cyclops upgrades, but it just removes all C1 upgrades.
There is one last thing.
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
There is a couple of last things. Or one other last thing. What are you doing here? You only need to get a screenshot and add a description. No. Well, it'll be nuclear powered forever until the power shuts down. We can't shut down the base entirely. Interesting. I do want to flood the base though. How can we flood it? If I remove some of these reinforcements, it'll flood. And what we can do is when Return of the Ancients is done, we can come back and we'll just be like, we must repair what we have constructed. We have returned. That being said, I'm going to make sure then in this save file, or in the save file, I have a repair kit. Might want to grab some batteries from the Cyclops. But the Cyclops is dark, I can't see. There we go. There we go. That way, when I create the save, it'll be alright. But for now, the base is flooded. You should have an oxygen tank. That is a good idea. I can't remember where I put them.
Well, we put everything.
It's quite fun watching the base flood. There we go. But until we come back, the fish can enjoy inhabiting their new place.
60. 61. 62. 3.
So I'm going to save here. There we go. I think I must have a couple of screenshots somewhere.
This game doesn't bring up your photo well, does it?
It does. It works. It will do. Right, we are putting in here this cube, the sonar, the polyaniline, the synthetic fibers,
The light and the scanner.
the light, and
Scanner.
the scanner. What's our message going to say? I think that's suitable enough. And oh, and then we just hit this tick, right?
Yeah. What is that now?
Time capsule ready.
Aha! Right! Gonna whack the headphones up for this.
Ready to launch on your command, Captain. Launch in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time capsule jettisoned.
Oh, incoming.
Caution. Approaching orbital debris field.
No, not again. That was close.
Orbital debris field clear. Performing gravity turn maneuver.
Goodbye, 456B.
Confirm destination coordinates. Nearest interstellar phase gate. Engaging ion boosters in 3, 2, 1.
What is a wave without the ocean?
Oh,
A beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together. Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We are different, but we go together.
that kind of has some creepy messaging behind it. As if perhaps she is now always going to be in our head slightly. Wow! That is the first and probably only time I shall ever leave the planet. Hmm?
That ending is basically the complete opposite directly opposite to the satisfactory. So something tells me the person who leaves Subnautica ends up getting hired by another company and
Whoa! We are done with the story, we left the planet a better way, and now Tricore Gaming is part of Subnautica forever with its time capsule. I want to thank everyone for tuning in for the last of the Subnautica streams. We'll have to come up with a new game to replace Subnautica. Oh yes, I now have 3 trillion credits to pay. Yeah, that's quite a chunky bill. Anyway. Thank you, Berenson, for being a constant runner throughout these streams. You've been amazing. I will see the rest of you on Sunday for Jurassic World, I think. Or we could play the Isle. I need to decide how I feel. Might do Jurassic World, though. We'll see. But yeah, thank you, everyone, for all your support. We'll see you next time. And wherever you are, stay safe. And good night.